everybody. One of the things that I've been reading about on some of the educational Facebook posts that I follow with teachers who are already doing remote teaching is using a dual screen in order to monitor your students on Zoom while you are presenting something. I was going to bring in an extra monitor and hook my computer up and try it, but then my husband was asking, don't you have a projector at school that you could just use that as your second screen? And I was like, oh yeah. So I was going to show you guys how to do that. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to have to plug your computer into your smartboard or your projector. Then when you do that, you know how the screen kind of like goes crazy for a second and then it gets normal again. Then you're going to want to go to Preferences, so click on the apple and then go to System Preferences. And then from here, you're going to click on Displays. When you get to Displays, you're going to click on Arrangement. And then here, there's this little box here that says Mirror Displays. When this box is checked, what you see on your desktop is what you see on your smartboard. But when it is unchecked, what you see on your desktop is not what you see on your smartboard. You see your background on your smartboard with nothing from your desktop on it. You want to uncheck the mirror displays. You do not want it mirrored. So uncheck that. So keep it white. Then you go to your Zoom meeting. So I have my Zoom meeting set up and Beth is in here helping me just so I can show it with another person. I'm going to stop my video. Oh, I'm not going to stop my video. Okay, so then what you're going to want to do is when you present on this screen, it takes away your view of all your participants and stuff. Well, I want to be able to see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my participants and then I'm going to click up here this little arrow, and I'm going to click Pop Out. So now my participants is popped out. Then I can move this off my screen, and I'll show you what that looks like next. Then if I want the chat, I can click on the chat, click on the chat, and then I can pop that out as well, and now I can drag that to my other screen as well, so I can see that. Then I'm going to share my screen. And when you share your screen, all of your participants go in this little tiny box. Well, if I drag that over as well, I will have that off and I'm still sharing my screen. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. As you can see on here, it's got like the two menu bars and it's got the green up here on the top showing that I'm sharing my screen. And on my smartboard, I now have my members, my chat, and then in the middle there is the gallery view. Now I only have 2 people on there, so the gallery view is just me and Beth. But if I had a bunch of people, I'd be able to see everybody if I wanted to. Now, on my computer, to drag them over, what you do is you just take the little box that you want to drag over there and you just drag it off your screen. Then you look up here and you can see I'm dragging it, and then I look at my smartboard and decide where I want to put it. So I'm going to put it down there. There's lots of different ways you can have it. So I'm going to put it there. Now here's my chat, so I can move my chat. But then let's say something is really important that I want everyone to see in the chat. So then I can drag it back over to where I'm sharing my screen. And now the kids can actually see my group chat. Or I can keep it here. And then I have my participants. Now the nice thing about having your participants on here is, let's say somebody is messing around and you need to take their video off, you can just go up here in the participants and you can click on their
click on, I can't do it right now, but you can click on their camera or their microphone and mute them, or if you need to, you can remove or put it in the waiting room, depending on what you need to do with a student. So this is just a nice way to do some classroom management while teaching something where you're sharing your screen. I hope this helps.